As far as I got it through the talks we had before, the question of conditionality in this context is tricky. And some of you said in our prep calls that the companies are even willing to to pay the penalties instead of changing the conditions. Who wants to elaborate on that? Mm-hmm. Anybody of you? Maybe. Go ahead, Angels. Yeah.
Well,
so we have a systemic problem.
This is something that we have heard from the employers in our informal talks. They say, okay, we already count with the possibility of receiving a penalty. This is even more worthy than having to comply fully with the law, because that would increase substantially the cost of labor, the cost of production. So on our view, both there are not enough penalties, or there is not enough inspection, unannounced inspections.
Unannounced inspections.
This is very important because usually inspections and audits are announced and prepared by employers. The field is prepared for these visits. And then second, probably they are not high enough, the money, the penalties. So for me, this is very important to remark.
Let's collect some other. Please, Carlos.
Sorry, no, we have also, just to complete what Angels was saying, we have to take into account the profile of people we're talking about. People who come from other countries, they don't speak the language, they don't know the law, they don't know how work here, the police, they don't know nothing. So when happen a labor inspection, that happen, and we talk with the unions, they tell us they are scared to talk about what happened in the fields. They're so scared, to talk about this, because that could mean that next year they will not come back. Yes, it's voluntary when they go to work, but they need to work because they need to get access to the money. So they are a very, very vulnerable profile. And
we have. Please.
Yes, I wanted to add something when our colleague in Brussels was speaking. The difficulty to pick up the data, the statistics. And this is so important. We have been remarking that in Huelva, that there is a responsibility from the authorities and the state, because speaking about those migrants recruited in the countries of origin, when they arrive to the country, they sign contracts where the HECO program, the circular migration program, is not mentioned at all. So they are placed in a very vulnerable position, because a person that works in the agriculture sector has no guarantee of continuous work. You work today, different to other sectors. But tomorrow you will be not needed, or even if you are punished, you will be not working for 2 or 3 days. So can you imagine that you come from Ecuador, these thousands of kilometers away, or Morocco, you have been indebted, you have become indebted in order to pay all the fees and the costs of the travel, to leave your children, because the more children you have, the more possibilities you have to be recruited in the HECO program. And then you arrive there and you never know how many days you are going to work in a month, or you are being told to be working for 3 months. Your visa before, now there are no visas anymore, but the job offer says you are going to have a job work for 3 months. And then it might happen that only in 1 month, the employer says we don't need you anymore. The trick is very much on the contracts. The Spanish state has not made their duties. We have a claim. It's necessary to put in the contract, this is a HECO worker with a guarantee of continuous work.